Thank you very much. Very kind of you, sir. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling, every time everyone's in full agreement, I've completely lost my mind. Oh, my... Say, you wouldn't happen to have any spare smoked salmon on you, would you?
Not today.
Yeah, that's a darn shame, because I just found a bagel and cream cheese in my pocket.
Oh, boy.
Here, eat the green parts. Chlorophyll's good for you. Hi, how are you? Ah, speechless, eh? Who are you? You'll never tell. You look like one that kisses and tells to me. What are you doing here? Enjoying the show. Are you telling me this isn't bingo night for the mentally suspect? Must be in the wrong building. Hey, how's your colon?
Oh, wonderful.
Beautiful. Hey, how you doing over here? You folks on vacation? Just, hi, how are you? You look like a vacationer to me. You are? I'm on leave myself. Of my senses. Oh, I recognize these people. I think they're from the work furlough program from Sing Sing. What time you guys have to get back to the penitentiary? See that big guy on the left? I've seen him on America's Least Wanted. Who are all these strange people, and what the dickens are they doing in my bathroom? I was on the stage once. The noon stage to Carson City. The noon stage to Carson City. Very bumpy ride. I was on the theater stage too, singing and dancing at the same time. And it's hard to believe looking at me the way I do now, but I wasn't always like this. There was a time when I was fully upright. Didn't look like I was constantly prospecting for gold the way I do now. I was young once. There was a time I had good hair days. Nowadays, a good hair day is when I lose less than 50. I didn't always wear my pants up this high. There's a time I left my top shirt button unbuttoned. I was young once. I was animated. I was dynamic. I was continent. But that was a very long time ago. But looking at these youngsters, it just seems like yesterday. Just seems like old times.
Seems like old times. Having you to walk with seems like old times. Having you to talk with, and it's still a thrill just to have my arms around you. Still a thrill, and it was the day I found you. Seems like old times. Dinner dates and flowers, just like old times. Staying up for hours, making dreams come true, doing things we used to do. Seems like old times, being here with you on our show. Seems like old times, being with you.
Doggy duty. There's something snug in here. Something doesn't. There. It's better. How are you? You know, I was on the stage once. The noon noon stage to Carson City. Very bumpy ride. Yeah, I guess I was always surrounded by music. Even before I was born, I was listening through my mama's belly. I always remember hearing... Only years later, I found out it was my Uncle Zachariah playing the jug. I remember the barn dances. Pappy used to play the fiddle, Uncle Zach used to call the dances. I just love how Uncle Zach used to call those barn dances. Bless your beautiful hide, wherever you may be. I don't know the words to the next verse, but you're the gal for me. Diddle ho, diddle 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 hi, diddle 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 ho dee hi, ho diddle hi diddle hee dee hi dee ho. Bless your beautiful hide, you're the gal for me. But that was a very long time ago. And I remember the minstrel shows. I never missed one. I used to sit at the foot of the stage and sing along to the songs I knew. One night I sang so loud they told me to come up on stage and finish the song myself. I guess that's how my career got started. Young Dan Tucker, that's what they used to call me. Young Dan Tucker.
Get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way, old Dan Tucker, you're too late to come to supper.
Well, I came to town late last night. I heard the noise and I saw the fight. The watchman, he was running around crying, old Dan Tucker's come to town.
Get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way, old Dan Tucker, you're too late to come to supper. You're too late to come to supper.
Hey, get along, Josie. Hey, get along, Jim along, Joe. Hey, get along, Josie. Hey, get along, Jim along, Joe.
Hey, get along, Josie. Hey, get along, Joe. Hey, get along, Josie. Hey, get along, Jim along, Joe. Hey, get along, Jim along, Joe.
In the early part of the 19th century, a young man appeared on a musical stage who was to give us more than 200 songs. His name was Stephen Foster, and his poetry and music reflect so well the age in which he lived.
Oh, never count the bubbles when there's water in the spring. A traveler has no troubles when he's got this song to sing. Ring, ring the banjo, I like that good old song. Come again, good fortune, oh, where you been so long?
Ring, ring the banjo, I like that good old song. Come again, good fortune, oh, where you've been so long.
Camptown ladies sing this song, doo-dah, doo-dah. Camptown racetrack 5 miles long, oh, doo-dah day. Come down here with my hat caved in, doo-dah, doo-dah. Going back home with a pot full of tin, oh, doo-dah day. Going to run all night, going to run all day. Bet my money on the bobtail nag. Somebody bet on the bay, somebody bet on the bay.
Somebody bet on the bay.
Oh, weep no more today.
We will sing one song for the old Kentucky home. For the old Kentucky home.
Oh, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee, and I'm going to Louisiana, my Susanna, for to see. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee.
Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama with my banjo on my. Ring, ring the banjo. Take it along, get out the way, and now ladies sing this song, say, with my banjo do not day.
are for me, even though they want to lock me up and throw away the key. Oh, I was on the stage once, the noon stage to Carson City. Very bumpy ride. I remember when Pappy sold the farm. I guess he was just farmed out. Got so's he couldn't even stand the sound of a rooster crowing. Every morning we'd wake up to two sounds, cock-a-doodle-doo and shut up. So he up and sold the farm, bought himself a blacksmith shop. Now, Pappy was known to take a little nip now and then. He gave up farming. Instead of the fields, it was Pappy who was getting plowed. In between shoeing horses, he used to take a couple of belts and play the fiddle. People come from all over just to hear him play. He was known far and wide as the fiddler on the hoof. Anyone with an instrument was welcome to come along and play in a spell. I never forget that young boy from New Orleans came and played us some Dixieland jazz. I never heard anything quite like it.
Jazz came up the river from New Orleans, looking for a better paying job it seems. Stayed a while in Memphis where Andy played the blues. Stopped in old St. Louis where ragtime was news. The boat pulled into Davenport and Bix was there to meet him. He taught himself to blow a horn and no one's ever beat him. They gathered in Chicago at the end of the ride. Everyone was playing there side by side. Johnny Dodds could really make the clarinet moan. Gil Horry was the best on the slide trombone. Oliver and Louie were a great trumpet team. State Street was a jazz man's dream. At Austin High the gang began to learn those things. Listen to the records of the Rhythm Kings. They stood outside the window to hear the heroes play, and joined them in the session till the break of day. Now jazz is spread around the world from England to Japan. You'll hear it played in Germany and Hindustan. The story isn't over, but you'll know what it means. Good